Okay, so I just had some fun trying to label this because apparently they won't let you put in profanity on your broadcast deets. So that took me a while to figure a way around it. Anyway, and just doing a sound test here. Alright, leg 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, leg 1, 2, 3, 4. Not bad. It's only about less than 10-second leg. Not bad. Not even a 10-second leg, actually. Alright, so here we are. We're going to. Oops. What we're doing here today is we're going to try to beat a clock. I got to do a picture in a place that I am told is inaccessible to me unless I do a crap ton of quests. Quest locked. I have to get this picture before the person that I'm racing against finishes their cosplay stuff for this weekend. Now, I know where the area I need to go to, and I'm probably going to lose time doing this, and I'm probably going to be berated for it too. But first thing I'm going to do is try to find a way down there, at least to unlock the map areas at the very least. But once I'm down there unlocking those map areas, I am going to see if there is a way in there without the quest stuff. Now, I might be getting laughed at right now. Be like, there just isn't. You can't do it. No way, no how. But, you know me, I gotta figure out these things for myself. So, that's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna try. Oh. Yeah, never mind. I don't... I can... Yeah. Because I'm told if you try to cryo your way over this, you're just going to hit a storm that'll knock you off. But, alright. Yeah, I don't see any other way over there. Alright, so I got a hint, and if I was paying attention...
Are you tired?
Ooh, I hope those... I'm gonna have to do some sound checks here. Just to...
Try my new spicy energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up.
Okay, that's not so bad.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Never! Ha 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 ha! Alright, so. Why does it do that? So I was told, if I remember correctly, that I have to go through all the Lian Yu story quests to get to where I want to go. Alright, I can do that. I've already gotten through some of it. I might as well do that, see where we're going from there. Ooh, what's this? Oh. Yeah. Good for you. I'm using headphones and... Oh, yeah. The headphones... Oh. The audio is just... So hopefully you guys can still hear this alright. But using the headphones has the audio screaming in my ears. How do I hide that? How do I hide the chat? Hide chat. Details. Oh, that's cool. Delete what? I don't want to delete the friend. Oh. Oh, it just goes away. Okay, never mind. Right. So, quests. I'm hoping this is the quest line that I need to finish. Because I don't think any of these take place in the NU. So, that's what we're doing. We're going to go do that. I'm going to switch my party around a little bit. Ooh, achievement. What did I get an achievement for? Chasm Rider. Ah, yep. Alright, party setup. I'm gonna use Navia. Barbara Manatee! You're not the one for me. I guess
Just what will we come across this time?
So now do I keep Kaya and Bedo? And if I mispronounce names, tough shit. You know what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying. So it doesn't matter if I get the pronunciations right. Just be glad I'm not going to start doing it on purpose, like saying Kaya and Bedo. Unless that's correct, I don't know. Or Nuvia. Or Keva. Alright, right. Distracted. Do I want to keep Kaya? I just wish there was a quicker way to switch party members, like whole parties. It's like, I don't want Amber in my main party, but I need her for, like, some of the exploration. Should I put Lynette in? She's not as strong as Amaya. I don't know. I think we'll leave it as is. That looks like a good team. Alright. Talk to the bank staff. Maybe I can rob the bank. Now, forgive me if I don't look what I'm doing. I was just playing Fallout, and their controls are completely different. Their sprint button is pressing down the analog, whereas this one it's pressing the circle. And their jump button is the top button, whereas this one's the bottom, and I don't know, it's just a whole thing. I was trying to get to the map on Fallout, and on Fallout it's just pressing the pause button, but I kept on trying to hold down the L button to get to the map. That's why I had to stop playing a couple of games at the same time, like I was trying to play The Witcher 3 and Assassin's Creed at the same time, and their controls are completely different. Alright.
What should I put in my letter?
Money? Alright. Why am I at the bank? I forgot. Why am I here?
Friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui.
Oh, yes, I would love to join the Fatui.
You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost.
Alright, can I get to the pause menu from here? No. Alright.
But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his
It's
end of the
chill day!
agreement.
Seriously, if you're gonna put an E at the end of a word and not change the way it sounds, what's even the point?
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Oh. You're looking for a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. Ahem. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style.
Really?
They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner.
Oh god, I've seen this trope in RPG games before. I think the first time was Breath of Fire 2. But yeah, I've seen it a couple, or maybe it was I think Chrono Trigger had it too. Can't remember what. Breath of Fire 2 would have come first because that was on the Super Nintendo, whereas Chrono Trigger was on the PlayStation. No, Chrono Trigger was Super Nintendo. What the hell am I thinking? Anyway, the one person watching this is not going to know what I'm talking about. Alright.
The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face to face with the Shinue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
You know what? Like, normally, like, Paimon's like, oh, I know this one, and it's like, half the time I can't trust her, and the other half it's like, okay, I guess you're right. But, of course, this time we're talking about food, and it's Paimon, so...
Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's
Don't
hungry.
talk to
Let's get
Paimon like
moving.
that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving. Alright. Farewell, archaic lord. Alright, so... if you want a complete and honest reaction to anything that's being said, I have to disable the subtitles. Can I even do that? Volume, 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 volume. Output settings, messages. That's weird. Game language. Huh. So I have no control over that. That's weird. Usually I can change to turn the subtitles on and off. Brightness, VSync, motion blur, controls. Okay. Oh. I guess I can't. That's honestly a little interesting. Alright. Anyway. On your head!
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the Geo Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Lioli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
I should be cleaning my room. God damn, it's so... Never mind. So what do we got here? What do we got here?
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, and dishonor on your cow.
Hi.
Who's this good-looking fella? I like the androgynous people. Okay, well, you guys don't need to get into my whole...
Allow me to introduce
Never mind.
Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
Yes, the Fatui. I want to join the bad guys. Can I join the bad guys? Or at least the morally ambiguous guys?
Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
I walk in the shadow of... I'm just double checking my... I'm just going to double check my live stream.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Ooh, you've heard of me.
Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving
Okay.
dealing with
Sorry if
people?
that sounded weird for a little while there, but I was just double checking my levels. I don't have fancy equipment. I don't do this professionally. This is just for fun. So I you know, maybe if my kid gets into doing this a lot more professionally, I'll have them set me up. But we'll see. Discretion, shadows. Ah,
Indeed. It is as you have guessed.
indeed. 90s wrestling reference. Actually, early 2000s wrestling reference. Very early.
The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes
The Chicken
burials.
Funeral Parlor!
We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer?
Oh, I was
The
hoping.
Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business.
So the Fatui
Well,
calls
ostensibly.
many such people friends, referring to killers. Well, ostensibly.
Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I
I gotta say, the graphics on this are fucking amazing. It's insane how far they've come since I was a teenager.
What?
Like the fact that like if back in like the late 90s, early 2000s, if this was the cutscene, then the normal graphics would be a little bit worse.
Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
But now it's seamless. It's like this is the cutscene, but it's also the graphics for the normal scenes.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend.
You know, I must have missed something because, like, I'm still trying to understand exactly where the hierarchy of everything, because, like, I understand the Archons are, like, the godlikes creatures of the areas, and there's, like, you know, an Archon for every element. But and I know that all the Archons weren't released all at once. They're kind of being released because, like, I kept on seeing like people asking Pyro Archon when. Oh, excuse me. But like then they got these Adeptus. I kind of understand what they are, but I must have either missed or forgotten when they were actually explaining it. I'll have to go back and like get into the lore a little bit more when I have some free time. because like I know like the Archons like Venti. I mean, okay, so don't make fun of me. I really wasn't paying a lot of attention. Plus, the first time I played this game was like 3 years ago, if not longer. So there's like the whole beginning area and parts and stories that I don't remember very well. But Venti is the Archon, right? For Mondstadt. Uh, I don't know.
The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueun Karst.
J1 Karst. That's where I met those other Adeptus.
Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce, the warrior god, Morax, Rex Lapis. Is the idea that he also has the title of Adeptus so strange?
I don't know why, but I love the name Rex Lapis. It's just, I don't know if it's the Rex or the Lapis or the combination of them, but like, it's such a strong yet mystical name.
As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and
Is
the
it?
time of mankind is slowly dawning.
Oh God, no, not anything but that.
In years past, Leo's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Sacrilege, I tell you. Well, you do have to decide.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
It's a mystery.
Deicide or not, the concern of the
Deicide. Oh,
Wong funeral
I thought that
parlor
said
is this.
decide. That's why I was having trouble.
When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to.
Yeah, I saw. It's like when I was trying to read that choice that I had, I was like, decide the what? That doesn't. That's not proper English. I've never heard the word deicide before, but I obviously understand what it means immediately. It means killing a god.
Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you.
Oh God.
Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
Give me a second here. Is there a way to pause the broadcast? Yep. Okay, I'm going to pause this because I need to go use the bathroom. Alright, so I'm not sure how that worked exactly. The toilet looks like I just celebrated St. Patrick's Day. I was drinking something with a lot of blue dye, and I don't know if you've ever drinking stuff with like blue dye in it a lot, but it definitely makes it interesting when it comes back out. So I don't. Yeah, so pausing the broadcast does pause the game, but it doesn't really stop the lot. I wonder if it will in after I don't know, I'll have to see how that works. Otherwise, what was the point? Alright. Anyway, so if I start rambling, talking in a weird, about weird shit, going off on something, well, one, it's just me trying to fill in the silences because I'm streaming. And two, it's because I've actually been having a little bit to drink. I got a little extra time tonight. I got off of work super early. Won't go into details on that. But, which, let me stop on the way home to get something to drink, and I'm enjoying it. I just hope I don't overdo it. So, back to this. Alright, Traveler, child has told me a lot about you. Since you've had dealings with the Animal Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites? Child says too much.
In our line of work, this means that you want to silence me.
Ha!
How interesting. Draw your sword, we shall... Just kidding. Let's continue, shall we? The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the 7.
Okay, I'm trying to remember why I need to meet all the 7. I'm sure it has something to do with getting home and all that, but I mean, I don't know. I really wish I could have started over, because like I said, it was like a 3-year hiatus between me starting this game. I played it for like several days when I first started it. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to take a break from this. I got other stuff to do, other games to play that I'm actually paying money for, because I have subscription-based stuff, and this was free. So it's like, I never got back to it. I've been meaning to. I've absolutely been meaning to get back to this and play it, because it's insanely good. It's got storyline. It's got exploration. It's got very little microtransactions, at least so far. But I just never got around getting back to it. Partially because it's such a large file it takes up a lot of space. But then my kid had started hyperfixating on it, and when they start hyperfixating on stuff, I usually tend to pick up on it at least a little bit myself. Partially because I'm interested in it myself, and partially because I want to see what the big fuss is about. And plus it gives me something to talk about, some ways I can relate to them, and they can make their little jokes about stuff and I'll actually get it. Because that's one thing I really hate. I hate going to like, I know I'm like stalling here, but like I hate like talking to people, and like they say something and I make a joke and they don't get it because I'm referencing something that's obscure. And I'm like, oh, never mind. So that's one of the reasons why I like to at least check out their hyperfixations, or even just their interests in general, because that way they can be like, oh, this is a joke about that, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I get it. Anyway, God, wow.
Precisely.
I'm sorry, I'm just talking.
Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again.
Kind of forgot what he looked like.
If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
Alright, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks.
Same.
And get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Oh my god, really? So what I should do is I should try to find a way to stream of me reacting to shows, and then have my child my child pick like an anime or TV show or even a YouTube series that I can stream and like react to. Because I've been rewatching one of my favorite shows of all time, Buffy and Angel, and instead of just rewatching it straight up for like the 5th time, I decided to watch somebody else reacting to it. It's definitely made it a lot more interesting. And because of that, now I want to like react to stuff. All right. I'll be glad when I get out of this area. Nothing against the Asian language, but it's just I don't like mispronouncing it. Like Zhongli. Is that how you say it?
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
Oh, I mean, I wish choices mattered in this game. I know it's going to change like the next line, but that's it. It's just going to change the next line. It doesn't actually have any real like lasting consequences.
Indeed.
Indeed.
The weight of 3,700 years worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity.
I wish I was better at this, because I would like, instead of just live streaming it, I would record it and then edit it, and then I would like cut in the Kyantai guy saying indeed. The weight of 3,700 years? I mean, wow. Christ has only been around for 2,000.
Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels.
Why did they pick 3,700 though? Like, that just seems like an arbitrary number.
Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended
Seven
by
Nation
deities
Army.
and ruled
I
by the
can't
Qixing.
sing. I know the
As
song.
such,
I can hear it in
the
my head, but I
diplomatic
can't relay
maneuverings
that.
of the Fatui have gained no purchase here.
I'm gonna rock it out.
Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui.
Like Shishing.
That is in
Shishing.
all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Like Wangsheng, kind of, I mean, it looks like Wang Shang, but Wangsheng. And Qixing, like, I get that the X's in this language are as like a sh sound, but still, it's like, I would love to learn it. At the same time, I feel like I would just dishonor it.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know.
I don't
As
buy
far
that.
as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure.
I like this guy, because he's got this vibe that's like, I'm not a bad guy, but I got no problem dealing with bad guys.
These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Ooh, money!
Wow.
So, like, I've been playing this game for a little bit, and I've been just leveling this up, leveling that up. You know, anytime I need to level, I really haven't been paying attention to how much it costs to level anything up. And as a result, I actually ran out of Mora for the first time yesterday. Now, I've done a shit ton of quests and earnings since then. I got my Mora way back up, but that's because I was focusing on
Well
that.
then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucous jade.
I
worthy
do
of the
believe I
deity.
have a supply of that. Oh, I got a bag of Mora. Where? Where? How do, I can't filter these? Can't organize them? Why is that even there? And this is what really ticks me off. 3 fucking cameras. Why? I have a friend named Cameron, and they spell their name very similar to this spelling of camera. Where's my Begamora? There it is. Oh, it won't let me use it? Rude. Tainted Blood? Dvalin. Wait, Dvalin. Is that the Archon? God, I'm like... I gotta start paying attention to this. Or is Dvalin Storm Terror? I can just hear Rhea screaming at me right now like I'm an idiot. Sorry, I don't know the lore as well as some people.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart? I fucking love Navia. Cute. Outfit is sexy without being too revealing. And those curls. I love the curls.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day.
Shit, ow. Yeah, I mean, I've had those.
It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
I feel ya, Paimon. That's me, unlike this entire game.
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
I swear I worked with a guy that looks like this.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up.
Excuse me, Paimon. My jade is just fine.
But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Man who makes his living off betting on stones can't...
Oh? You want me to decide?
Well, yeah.
That is fine as well.
You're the expert.
If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Ha! I guess that is simple.
You act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again!
Do we?
Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the more if we buy them all?
Oh.
That's me. That's totally me. Yeah, you know the thing that makes the world go round?
It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Says somebody who hasn't to worry about it.
Think about Mora when buying things.
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
Yeah, welcome to the real world, fucker.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
That's actually a pretty good statement.
What?
Unfortunately, yeah, honestly, both of those choices are exactly what I'm thinking. I mean, that's obviously spoken like somebody who's got a ton of mora.
So loaded that he doesn't even bother hunting for a bargain.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations.
Yeah, I like this guy. He's dropping some wisdom nuggets.
Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
Paimon, what world are you from? Because, like, God, in this world,
But there
yeah.
is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
Wait, what?
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The facade.
That
These
kind
are
of falls
all
apart
the
if you break it
finger.
up.
Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It, Noctilucous jade of excellent quality, would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now,
Ooh, priceless
all that's
secrets.
left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh?
I farted.
Paimon's just sad that we might never be able to use it again.
You know, that's like I was just thinking. It's priceless, huh?
We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
That's a weird
Burn
request.
them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
Yeah, then I'm not buying any.
Not buying? Come now, my good friends. We can still discuss this. Negotiation is key to trade, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
How about this?
Yeah,
I
sure.
can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry, I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
Those are pretty big rocks, though. I mean, I
But
think.
wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach.
Also, just
Nonetheless,
rude.
under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of condition?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This
Interesting.
way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's try the kitchen.
You mean at One Mean Restaurant? As long as we do it when she's not in.
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go. They would be endangered if the elemental reaction were to get out of control.
Wait,
We
what?
cannot take such a risk.
Oh, Paimon remembers. We once saw this big of the hilly churls from the meaty tribe. It's
We did?
real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
Alright. Moonfinger. It's 3,000 meters away. Holy shit. Oh. Good lord. That's what they're talking about? Oh, I may have just gotten hiccups. Oh, I hope that's not the case. Alright, well, let's see, that's going to be in the cliff face, I'm sure. So that would actually mean I have to go around. And so we'll go here. Alright. La la la, la 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 la.
It has been a long time since I
Oh
last
God,
set
you're with
foot
me?
in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came
Oh,
to visit
speaking of
me in
dandelions,
Liyue.
are there any around?
It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Snake wine? Oh my God, I don't remember seeing that. I must have found that like when I first started playing. Alright, let's go kill some hilly churls. I did mark this as a monster spot for some reason.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It could be great, but we gotta cut the line.
A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Hiya! Haha! Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Alright, got most of them. Not bad.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites.
Well, Pie Man, it would shame to let it go to waste.
Soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment.
Arson! Arson!
Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So,
Yeah,
pay
Zhongli.
close attention.
Alright. Pyro, pyro, pyro. Bennett, I think
I
would
won't
be
hold you
okay.
back. Let's light it up.
Does that go down at all?
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade.
Oh, for,
Hilly trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light?
of course.
Such nosy
Why would
neighbors.
this ever be
Let's
easy?
take care of them and continue again after.
This one's got your name on it. Attack! That's the way. Feeling lucky?
And we're probably gonna have to fight again. Oh, look! Defeat the hilly trolls.
Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls? They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Wouldn't you be mad? Too bright! Too bright!
That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Alright, sure.
Watch out!
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Wait. I thought Paimon... I'm sure, whatever, when I...
Huh? No, it wasn't. Think of it. Exactly.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous jade for?
We're gonna shove it up our asses.
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
And then we're gonna shove those implements up our asses.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas.
Interesting.
Alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
You don't need to do that. We're willing to pay full price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it
You
does
don't
now.
need to do this.
No proprietor could earn money off such a
I'm sure.
In the safe hands of the Liu Cheating and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Yeah, so why are you doing it?
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have
Of
forgotten
course.
to do that too. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Oh, gee, really?
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier?
Yeah.
That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled
Really? Then I'll
Let's
take some of that
this
back.
jade to Eugene Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
I will do my best.
Yeah,
You
Mr.
have my
Moneybags.
thanks.
You should just run back to your place and get some more. I'll wait. Which way are we going? We're going this way. This way? This way. How far away is this? Oh, 150. Okay. Where am I going? What the hell am I doing? Yeah, that works. What the... I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, there we go. There's my little... Yeah. Where... I don't know what's happening. Hey, I made it.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shake them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Fingers crossed Child will reimburse
Guess we
us.
can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the
Yeah,
rite.
how'd you pay for that?
The Liu Qixing have agreed to this arrangement.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith.
Yeah, we'll just kill him then.
Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about.
Wonder what that's about.
Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Exuvia!
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli.
Yeah, Mr. Zhongli.
So, was this
What's that
Exuvia
about?
hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
It's Zhongli.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow.
Wow!
No, Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available.
The Xixing provides location, and Child provides the funds.
Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special.
Oh boy.
Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
Yeah, just thinking the same thing.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Alright. Well, if you excuse me for a second, can I go away for a second? And we're back. Or front. Or up. Or down. Alright. So, the 3 poignant perfumes. Go and buy silk flowers. Did it seriously just do a dive animation from here? Oh my god.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
The silk kind.
The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers.
I could take my
Always
money
coming in
elsewhere.
here with your stupid questions.
Bye. See you later. We don't need your
Golden
business.
House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur.
Fuck you. I don't like this guy.
You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
Can I shoot, like, just stab this guy with a sword, like, a few times? This is what I get for calling Paimon emergency food.
I'm sorry? Ah, yes. We've met before, haven't we? Sorry, traveler. I shouldn't have spoken to you in that tone. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat.
They're silk
Nevertheless,
flowers!
These are fine specimens.
You
Excellent
make
preserved.
them!
Just look at the abundant foliage here.
Or am I missing
And these
something?
stamens, glamorous as
Are
a
they
maiden of
flowers
the
that
Golden
make
House.
silk?
This strain is an
Or are they flowers
evergreen
made of
and
silk?
mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions.
Oh, it says grows. Okay, so never mind. Name's misleading.
By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti.
Yeah.
Silk
Gab,
flowers have
gab,
all but
gab.
disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge.
Yeah, fuck you.
My
You're
traveler
being
friend is
very...
the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Well, yeah, I mean, because, you know, game plot.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird.
Wait, what?
But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply.
I'm just trying to figure out what you're talking about.
Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents.
But Rex is dead.
Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years.
3,000. There's a
As
number
such,
again.
I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
Oh, for fuck's
You
sake.
forgot to bring money again? What's wrong with...
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true.
Yeah, it is.
Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord...
Oh god, this is the
they're
first good
free
thing
of
you've
charge.
done so far.
Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss.
So Rex
I think I
Lapis is
speak for all
Deadpool.
of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Or no, Stanley. Yeah, he'd be more like Stanley.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Decoction.
Talk about first world
I'll
problems.
decoction you. Right?
Hence,
Seriously.
I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
Really?
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
Well, Paimon, I think we know where your proclivities lie.
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Do 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 do. Ad Astra Abasak.
Well,
Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. I always do that. They got like the X button is your confirm button. It's like the button people use to be like, okay, that's correct. That's what we're gonna do. Let's move on. But in this case, the X button is, hey, send them out again. And I keep doing it every single time. I mean, it's not a terrible thing, but I wanted to see what this was. I was wondering, are there any dandelion seeds? No. Alright, whatever.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two.
I
but
love
you'll
the
just
green.
Have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
It is not. I do not have a... Oh, you're not talking about that.
Wow, Wow. Just wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lon. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent?
Boobs.
Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lon's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only.
Lon is trying to be like this, like, non-girly girl, yet she's still wearing a dress.
Anyway, this is a pointless conversation.
I mean, I guess
if you want to know about perfume, try talking to Chiri.
I guess that's not necessarily a thing, but forget I said that. That was...
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lon. See you around.
And Hachi, where are you? Hey girl, what's
Hello.
up? Oh, pretty dress.
How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself.
Nice voice.
That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and
Oh,
come
God.
to the source.
I mean, not wrong.
Worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
Yeah, no, it's...
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar? Oh,
Yingar.
as in scent of spring, Yingar?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Alright, so I've always, like, wondered about this hairstyle. You see how she's got this braid going around the back of her head? Like, I suppose I can see how you do that, but at the same time, it's like, how do you do that? I see that. I've seen that in quite a few fantasy games, a few RPGs. Oh, there you are.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
I'm sure you have.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady.
Well, you're cute enough. You'll do.
Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? 3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it?
Got a problem with that?
Ay, who let this tiger out of the cage? Well, with your looks, who can blame you?
Yeah, baby.
You got it. Flaunt it. As one of my favorite poems goes. O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring.
Oh my God.
For come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall
Oh
wither.
my God. Okay, wait, no, we gotta break this down. O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither. Okay, so first we got cherry tree, which is a reference to popping a cherry. Begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered, same thing in the spring. For come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither. This is a lesbian poem if I've ever heard one.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
Not mine.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me.
Oh, no problem there, baby.
So,
I mean, what?
Where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume?
Oh, just slow down there. Let me catch my breath. Yeesh. Woof.
You mean Wan Min Restaurant? Good choice. Let's go.
I figured it would be that since the other place is already used. My God! She wasn't even trying to hide it.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
Yes, I mean, sure. I mean, what?
What did you say?
Yep. Yeah.
I meant make me proud. As my assistant, obviously.
Oh my God. Excuse me. I may need to take a break for a second. For personal reasons.
While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Some cold water for a shower. That's what I'm gonna do.
Try something new at the Wan Min Restaurant.
Leo's really got a lot.
Water, where are you? There you are. Draw water. Okay, give me a pen. Oh, book. I should check out my books. See if I got any complete collections.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it.
Okay then.
You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip.
God.
Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent breathing. Keep going until the juices start to come out.
I can't! I'm dead! Oh my God! Oh my goodness! That's too much!
Ooh, you're natural, like a fish to water.
I can't!
Now take this and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting.
Oh God! Oh God! In public? You want me to do that in public?
Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
Oh my God! I'm sorry, I need a minute. Oh my God, they knew exactly what they were writing. Oh fuck! All right, I'm sorry. What was I doing again? Oh my God. I can't wait to rewatch that part. Oh my God. Wow. So, where was I? I'm not sure I should go talk to her again. So, I'm back. Oh, alright. I'm going to... I'm gonna need to stop for a second. I got some I got some business to take care of. Well, now, okay, so oops, that's backwards. No, that's right. Oh, that's an interesting picture. Alright, so. No, why? No, stop. Why does Facebook do this? Alright, so, where were we? Oh yes, we're about to...
Carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Alright, so we're about to get some more innuendos.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off.
This is giving me Usador the Blue sexy chef's cadence vibes.
You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please, focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step.
I'm sorry. I lost that control several dialogue options ago.
Don't waste a drop of that essence now.
Oh my god!
All of it in there.
Oh my god! Just... You need a cold shower!
All 3 perfumes are ready. And you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant.
Was this good for you as it was for me?
A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
This is like literally the only choice I can make right now.
Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for.
Oh, really?
If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily
you got your guard up?
Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one.
I'm sorry, but I'm just... Wow.
All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood.
I think I got it.
Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay?
I need help with anything.
I'll leave you with some parting words.
Oh god.
One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard.
What? It makes no sense.
Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring
Yes,
sometime,
please.
okay?
Yes, I volunteer for tribute. I'll do that.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Oh god, why do I have to go all the way over there? Well, so, Zhongli, in case you're wondering why it's taking me so long, well, you see there's this woman and she, well...
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 left.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it.
Could you imagine being the person doing Paimon's voice and having to talk like that for hours?
The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Sure, why not?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form. Let's hope the Chi-Sing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Borrow?
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why has he gotta be so secretive this
Because he's a
time?
killer. I am interested. I am curious about the lack of battle, like exploration and fighting this questline has had so far. Like at this point right now, it's more like interactive story. Madam Ping.
All things must change.
Okay. I'm just going to put this over here right now. Could you imagine if this character model were to switch with the last questline's character model? How much more interesting would those conversations have been if it looked like this? I'd be like, you go, girl, you get it.
Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame. These glazed lilies have almost all wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts.
That's creepy.
If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chi-Sing made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free.
Ooh. That does not sound
This
good.
harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster? Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. can't quite recall where it is exact. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back when I was young, he saw me gazing at it often, but he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell,
It was
I
Rex
should not be
Lapis in
alone to part
disguise.
with it. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
What a weird thing to be proud of.
Fuck you, Paimon.
All right, children. There is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
Oh god, what
My
the?
entire household is in here.
That's weird.
How does that work?
Haha, yes.
There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and
Wait, what?
you are quite welcome to borrow it.
What?
If you can find it.
That makes no sense. Is there? This has got to be a mystical teapot. Because that makes no sense. Touch the teapot. Yep, there it is. It had to be a mystical teapot of some sort. It just it didn't make sense otherwise. Oh. Oh, here we go.
Where are we?
We're actually getting some action here.
What just happened?
We like entered like a shrine.
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps
Spider!
all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Oh, she sounds evil now.
Oh, that sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really have.
Was that a spinnerack?
While.
That was absolutely a spinnerack.
Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Feeling lucky?
Alright, so now we got some action. I was just wondering about this.
I'm going in. Not bad. Hey there!
Ooh, doodle doodle doodle. No, 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 no.
Did you notice?
Oh, great, Geo.
Cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Oh, nope.
Windblade!
Bye-bye. He's actually gonna die. Sometimes they just respawn. Skaboosh!
And the cleansing
My cabbages!
Do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
I don't know. Oh, That's interesting. This is actually starting to look more like Zelda or Phoenix Wright. Oh no 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 no! Go no 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 no!
More and more convinced that she's an Adeptus.
I was gonna say it looks a lot more like Zelda shrines or Phoenix Rising places, and that just confirmed it. Like the fact that like I died and I couldn't do anything about it. Like I've often like played those and I've jumped and like couldn't like hit where I was supposed to, and anyway, boom, 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 and boom, yeah. Nope. Watch out! Yeah, that's what you get for messing with me, bitch. Oh, fuck.
This one's got your name on it.
Oh, that's a lot of slimies.
Watch out. Let's light it up.
No, 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 no! Oh, you actually froze me. Oh, and we got more.
Watch out! A proper send-off from the Spinaless umbrella warfare, I guess. Ha! Ha!
No, no, no.
Watch out!
Yeah, bitch. Take this. I swear, like half this game is just switching characters and spamming their bursts. Of course, which characters you choose to do that with does matter.
How many levels does this teapot have?
All of them.
It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Speaking of which, I did buy a camp. I'm curious to see how that works. Oh, we've reached the Mad Hatter's Tea Party.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children.
So, one of the things I like about Dragon Age, especially, I believe it's the first one. Maybe this, yeah, I think it's the first one. But, like, there's not a lot of older people that you get to choose to play with as a character in RPGs. Like, all these characters, they're roughly the same age. You don't see any, like, major differences in age between them. You might see some of them are younger than the rest of them, but other than that, it's like they're all like 20-something. That's why I like this Dragon Age. Like in Dragon Age, like yeah, most of the characters are about the same age, but there's at least one character that is an older woman, like the age of this lady here. And I like that. I like the fact that like they actually have older characters as playable characters, because like they're relevant too.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An Adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time. As to whether I am one or not, child. Surely you already understand.
No, I don't. That's why I asked.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really
Exactly.
giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think
Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless Adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands.
Interesting. So, is she referring to the Xiling, the guy that I sent me here, or is she referring to the person that said, "Give this bell to whoever asks for it"?
So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink.
I think she's referring to the person who said, "Don't go ahead and give away the bell," which I think is Rex Lapis.
Well, you must have things to do. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come
maybe
over for
not.
tea. I don't have much to offer, but
there's something going on here.
On an old lady for a...
We will.
It's bigger on the inside. God, I've been making that joke like a couple times in the last few days. It's a TARDIS reference for Doctor Who, if you didn't know. But it's bigger on the inside. Oh, on my way home from work before I started playing this, I was listening to SCP archives, and I finally got to the IKEA one, and they were telling me they're like mentioning like how the IKEA is got larger dimensions than what is physically possible. I'm like, oh yeah, it's because it's bigger on the inside. So I made that joke just like 3 hours ago, if even that, and here it is again. I mean, it's a common popular joke, I suppose. You know, the TARDIS has been around since the 60s. But, alright, I'm gonna have to say excuse me again for a second. Sorry, it's just the downside of having drinks.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
This is a peaceful neighborhood. This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Alrighty. And we're back. Or front. Or both. Nope, not doing that. Alright, I should probably unlock that. Anyway. Ugh.
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. An adeptus?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
Well done, Paimon.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Of course we do.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites. Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Are you gonna bring the Mora this time?
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curiouser.
Yeah, Alice in Wonderland reference. Alright. Really? You're gonna have me go all the way over there when I could just shortcut? I know exactly where it's taken me. I believe I've had to show her a picture of herself at one point. Yep.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
The
So he's
chicken funeral
probably
parlor.
well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well. But he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
That's so me.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as
You
much
sound
as anyone
creepy.
else. But there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Okay, I want to just point out here, they're saying this thing is an ancient and old practice. It's these kites have been refined over so many years, and it's passed down from my ancestors. But you know what? That shit had to start somewhere. And when that first started, oh my god, these kites are new. What is, fuck kites. They're new. They're newfangled doodads. We don't do kites. We're going to go with this other old thing, this cup and ball thing. And, but no, people are we are losing the old ways. I'm yeah, well, the old ways were new at some point. And these things that we have today in the real world, these new things, they're going to be old someday, and that's going to be our thing, and it's going to be oh, back in the day when these things were new. And so it's just shut the fuck up. Let people have their new things. Don't enjoy the old things while you can, but don't berate people for enjoying new things either, because those new things become old. Your old things were new at one point. So, yeah. Sorry, rant over.
Indeed. These are
Indeed.
decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon.
Oh yeah?
As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given
Of course.
right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Of course.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom in the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame.
Pyro.
As does that which the Cryo Archon once... Yes. These details are masterfully done.
The compliments of a learned man truly are...
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take
Granny
these
Shan.
back with me. As for the payment...
Well, allow me.
No, finally.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him.
Well, gee, I think we need to rectify that.
Or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Right?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in the rite of
Next
parting requires
step?
helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
I'm starting to understand why a certain someone said fucking funeral parlor instead of chicken funeral parlor. Funeral? Funeral parlor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't
take
want to
this-
let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean.
Take this bag of money.
Seems I missed out on some interesting information.
Uh-oh.
I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Oh, I don't suspect him. A huge bag of Mora.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Yes, please. I want to bet on Jade. Wait. I want to bet on Jade. Yeah, fuck that. Rude. Alright, find the 3 workers. Worker number uno. Toe.
Hiring help? Sure. Let
Toe.
me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
15,000 more.
A most fair price.
No. Oh. Oh, hello. This is interesting. Let's do that. See what
That won't
happens.
do, I'm afraid.
Oh, there's
It's
a
too
mood.
little.
There's
Too
a
little,
mood.
I say.
Okay, there's a mood meter. This is new. This is a new mechanic. Interesting. So I gotta hire 3 people. And I'm assuming that all 3 of them are going to be similar to this. And I've only got 50,000 more to hire all 3. Now, if they all want 15,000, I'm good. But if... what's the mood meter? What is... See, a lot of games would give you like a tutorial here. Like, oh, you're about to enter the bartering phase. Here's how it works. And this game doesn't. Alright. Let's try that.
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little.
And his mood went down. Alright. Alright, we'll go over... We'll go just... It's what I could just enter a number, but on a console that's not as easy as you would think.
Five geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much.
Wait,
I'll
what?
do it.
Alright, this is gonna be interesting. This is a very new mechanic and I like it. I like it when a game like just all of a sudden just changes shit up on you. But like in a good way. Oh my goddess. So the first guy's name was Toe. Didn't think anything of it. And this guy's name is Tack. So I am guessing that the third is Tick. Because why not?
A full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Yep, see, he's starting at a higher price. Excuse me 1 second. Alright. Sorry about that. Just grabbing my last 2 drinks. Feeling pretty good. Kind of wish I had bought a little bit more, but then that could have actually ended poorly. But, yeah, we'll see. I do have that. That could give me a little... Alright. So, here we go.
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless.
Yep.
Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
Sure, we'll pay full.
Hey, that's a good price. Anyway...
Is that gonna come bite me in the ass? That's gonna bite me in the ass, isn't it? Oh look, it's Tick.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything.
Why does he have a Scottish accent?
There'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Eugene Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
Fetch me 50 tree branches and 20...
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
This is all you got? A child? No. He's putting up the money? Oh, still no. Wouldn't that mean I have to make 2 trips rather than 1? How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now, and get me a single Chinkson flower.
Oh, I've got
and I'll
that.
consider that payment for a detour to find this child.
Guess we've got no choice.
Interesting. I wonder what would happen if I had barred the second person.
Have you brought the goods? Hey, that's pretty good. These things are pretty rare. With this Chinkson flower, I should be able to pacify my daughter tonight. I'll make sure the work is done before
Your
I return
voice
home.
does not match your model. So, I wish I could, like, I wish this was like a normal, like, video game where, like, you can save and then reload those saves. But obviously, like, this is, because this is an online game, like, you can't just save and reload saves. I like that because then all your choices matter. But at the same time, also, like, I want to see what would happen if I did this differently. Like, why did I didn't want to agree to that full price, and I guess if I thought about it, I really shouldn't have. But then we would have entered the bartering phase. I don't know. Interesting. But it's just kind of a bummer that this isn't one of those games where you can just, like, save and then, like, oh, let's see what happens if you do this instead. My Fallout 76 game is like that too, because it's also an online game. It's an online game similar to, like, how this is an online game. The difference is, like, this is an online game where, like, people can join your world, whereas in Fallout 76, you're already in a world with, like, 23 other people.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep.
Oh, for
A
fuck's
favor
sake.
for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
Well, unfortunately, I fucked that up.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change?
Yes?
No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half
Oh, so I do get to rob a bank.
What info do you need?
Oh, Pieman's like, yes, please.
Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense.
More
For this, we need to go to
shit?
Google Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
You're also suggesting that I go rob a bank.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Alright, we're gonna just take a small break here and... Okay then. Where am I? 760. Alright, we still got a little ways to go. Oh shit, I'm almost at adventure rank 30. That's useful. 32 would be better.
The reception is deserted. And it seems kind of spooky in here.
Spooky! I like spooky.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Oh, fuck no!
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it
Ha
out?
ha!
Paimon will bring up the rear.
Of course. Are you just really short? Yep. Oh, is that Dory?
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Ah, Paimon thinks you might be right. Look at the talisman on her forehead.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
No, it's
I am
not Dory.
Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi. Like, seriously. How do you get Chi-Chi out of that?
Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died.
Oof!
Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Okay, I love this character.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir.
I love
Did you
this.
bring your prescription?
The deadpan delivery and the fact that she's just a What? Okay, You're gonna have to forgive me for a second. I know a little bit about Japanese animation and things, and I know that like sometimes things get slapped with a sticker or a tag or something, and it like I don't know, identifies what they are, and it's just this thing. And Pieman said something about, oh yeah, just look at what the tag on her thing. So I am going to try to Google translate the tag and see if I get any results. No, I got a lot of images of Chi-Chi, but nothing that's actually a translation of the sticker. Alright, well, but yeah, no, that's like a thing with Japanese animation. Is like those stickers will be like slapped on shit, and it's like explains what they are and or what's going on. I don't know. It's a weird thing.
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription.
God, that voice!
These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Like, okay, so you gotta do this thing because I have orders from me to make sure you do these things.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself.
It's like a super weird loop.
Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
God, I love this. I love her.
Customers need to do favors for customer service staff.
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
I love it. Please and thank you. Hunt the what with the witch at the where?
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Shinhong by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device.
It looks like it's pronounced Tia Hen, but Shihong.
Located in Shinhong Pass,
oh,
it
hello.
was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Liyue inside out.
Yeah, it's suspicious, isn't it?
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the Coco Goat.
The Coco Goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Oh, what now?
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the Coco Goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
The simplicity of her voice, I love it.
What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it,
don't know
either. Where it came from,
don't know.
Also don't know.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a Coco Goat?
A Coco Goat. Alright, I fucking love Shishi. I fucking love her. Look at her, she's so cute. Oh, look at that. All these unfounded fuck nuts. Alright. You know what? We're gonna go here. We can sail the fuck off. Or not. That might not have been the best choice. I think we're gonna try to find our way around this way. I love how they have their arms out, even though the wings are doing all the work. Mount Shishing. There's a lot of sh and she sounds in this language. Oh, I like the music. Its music is nice. Nope, I'm not gonna fight you. Nope, not gonna fight you! Really? Really? You're not gonna like... Oh, for... Fuck! Like, seriously? That, look at that. Yeah, so...
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an adeptus to build this.
Whatever.
But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any case. This device is broken.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even adepti
Millennia?
contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society knowledge powers!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand.
I mean, where's the lie?
That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong Ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in battle. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass.
Is this camera angle supposed to provide a clue? Speaking of which, how far does this camera angle go? I'm assuming that most people would further the conversation at this point, so what happens if I don't? Just stops?
If we
Okay.
can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong ballista. One just needs to understand the basic working principles of the device.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic.
Of course you do.
With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Alright, respare parts from military supply.
Where is that supply post? Here, post.
Oh look, it's probably right there. What do you say? Maintenance notice. The Guizhong ballista is an intricate machine of divine conception and can only come to fruition by the hands of mortal craftsmen through a tremendous degree of toil. Likewise, only through painstaking maintenance can it remain a truly mighty weapon. After centuries of peace and land, should that ancient evil reel its ugly head and plunge the world into war once more, these spare parts shall be needed. The craftsman of suitable caliber and a character must be summoned to collect them. Oh, good lord. Blah, blah, blah. I am not reading all of this until I get stuck and I can't figure out. There's a lot of reading. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Nope. Bad. Alright. I'm gonna fucking read it. Not reading it out loud though, so if you wanna keep up, you have to keep up. Alright. Well, fuck. That actually did not give any clues. Alright, this is going to slow me down a bit. I need to get into... Oh, here we go.
Quick, let's pack it up.
Alright. Not so bad. That worked. We got it. Alright, oh, we gotta repair it, so... Now we just gotta... Where to go? Oh. No, don't... Climb! Climb, you bitch!
These parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh! Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look.
Of course
it even
it
has
does.
a scope.
Over here we have nothing. And over there, more nothing.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing?
Oh, treasure hoarders.
So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Is it?
Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders.
Jessica Keith, how are you doing today?
This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it! The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces! And that's if you get out of this alive!
Tut tut.
Tut tut.
Vandalizing the
Looks like
legacy of
rain.
Adeptus for selfish gain. It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
Tut tut. Looks like rain. Can I use this? Really?
Hey there! Hey there!
The hunter. He comes.
Please leave drops. Please leave drops.
Jab and cross.
Ow! Ha! Watch out!
Should replace my hammer.
Watch out! Be gone! Get out of here! Out of the way! Coming at ya!
Another
This one's got your name on it! Attack!
Fry.
Back at ya! Feeling lucky?
Have a little.
Coming at ya!
Picked the wrong
Feeling
test
lucky?
subject.
Hiya! Coming at ya! Fire! Well, with rocks. Feeling lucky? Watch out! Windblade! Eyes on me! Ha!
Yay!
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Chi-Chi.
Oh yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong ballista working, but where's our Coca Goat?
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wildlife. What's more,
Interesting.
a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast, as Chi-Chi put it.
Which means Paimon wouldn't go that far.
Oh, I wasn't paying
We did
attention.
something positive, right?
What did I say? Which means... Oh, really? That's what I chose?
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Boo Boo.
Explain that we could not find a cocoa goat, and review our next step.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
Is it, though? Is it really? Excuse me a second.
Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Alright. Hey, oop, nope, don't do that. Okay, oop. So, find Chi-Chi. It's still Chi-Chi. Just like, I don't know, I guess, whatever. So, that's how you pronounce it, Chi-Chi. I'm starting to understand why I was told that this funeral parlor quest is a pain in the ass, and how this whole quest line just goes on and on. I'm like, seriously. I like Chi-Chi. I love her.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Cocoa Goat Adeptabeast of which you speak.
Oh, but you did.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed.
Not mad, just disappointed.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptabeast could make such tasty milk.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it?
Fucking love the super calm.
Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Yeah, your first clue should have been zombie child.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and, so how are you supposed to predict anything? Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
Oh, sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
Oh, fuck. So she looked She was looking for coconut milk. And she thought that it was from a cocoa goat. Oh my god, the choices. So here's the thing about the birds and the bees.
No. Impossible.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone
Snack!
learned a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking
Snack!
after my little Chi-Chi.
Snack!
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me.
Ooh.
I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Hello. You are tight.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck.
You pronounced snake wrong.
What a sorry state of affairs.
Oh, it talks!
That is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi.
The snake talks!
The snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent!
Don't.
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's
Chung
a
Sheng?
good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last! Things are finally starting to come together.
3 million Mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Aw, too bad the Chising have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself. Though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much more. And as for Mr. Zhang Li, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to Child?
20 minutes later.
Coco Goat! Coco Goat!
Yeah,
Besides,
yep.
Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Yep.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Gotta keep the zombie happy.
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank
Oof.
you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 more.
Really?
That's like 0 difference from 3 million.
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself. Though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million. Well, now that this is settled, we must
Now
head back to
it's
Eugene
settled?
Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
It is not settled.
That lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope. What have I missed?
Oh, who is it?
Yes, Master Child.
Oh, of course.
They spoke of the Qixing taking the golden...
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House? If not the Exuvia. I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
Is he talking to me personally? Because everyone else was behind him and he was looking directly at me. I probably should pick these flowers. As I've learned, some of these things can be very useful and very hard to come by. Silk flowers! See, I hear the term silk flower, and I assume it's a flower made of silk. But apparently, these are actual flowers that actually grow. Maybe they feel like silk, maybe they're used to make silk, I don't know.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion of our preparations is not far off.
Whew, finally!
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far? Odd.
Interesting choices.
Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to ruminate over it yourself. As to remuneration for your help, I've decided to treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall, praised throughout Liyue.
I love hole in the walls. Fucking best experiences ever. Maybe good, maybe bad, but it's an experience you'll remember.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Or as in out of the way place that a lot of people don't know about.
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
Well, that's such an English thing, though. Third round knockout? Oh, when your world level increases, you'll gain more bounty for treasures, but the opponent... Yeah. Wait. Oh, fuck. I hit 30. .30's a good... yeah, wow. That happened a lot quicker than I thought it would. Oh, what do I have here? Oh, yeah, no, we're staying with Navia. What are my achievements at? I failed to find the Cocoa Goat. Look at that! Halfway to another temple, and I just did one less than 24 hours ago. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. I'm just saying if I do another temple and I pull another 5-star, someone's going to be super mad. You have to excuse me a second. I'm dealing with some itchy issues. I'm pulling out the hydrocortisone.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Ugh. Got some really itchy foot issues. Not like athlete's foot or anything like that shit. Like on the bottom, it's like all on the side, like on the ankle and shit. And if I scratch it, instead of putting like some sort of medicine on it, it turns into like this whole scabby thing, and it's a pain. Anyway, The third round knockout. That is like such an American boxing term. Oh, I've actually been using this quite a bit lately. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to worry.
You're
I've
here,
already
you're
done so.
queer.
Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice.
I like fruit juice.
I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
Wine fermented sweet rice balls. That just sounds weird.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
Okay, sure.
There's even a storyteller here. Great atmosphere.
You know what? I think this needs to happen more often. Like, seriously, like, I'm not even, like, talking about theme restaurants or, like, theme places. I just think, like, there should, like you go to Texas Roadhouse, you're going to be treated to a show. Because at least once while you're sitting down, they're going to be like, blah, 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 Redneck Cotton Eye Joe, blah, 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 where do you go? And they're going to dance for you. There's going to be at least a little bit of show. I think just like if you go to, say, Red Lobster, and you just sit down and you have your food, somebody's going to be like walking through and is like, and here's the tale of how Neptune tamed the whale. I'm just whatever, but like, you know, just like I think sit-down restaurants need this. Like, if you could just get somebody who just walks around and tells tales while you're sitting down eating, I don't know. It'd make for a great experience.
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide.
Horns.
They say
That seems
that
familiar.
when Lady Ningguang ponders
cutscene.
important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow.
The glasses.
Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled,
I wonder if those symbols
Lady
actually
Ningguang's
translate.
mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it.
Okay, that makes Yuan look really sexy, though.
These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom.
I'm not sure that's
Enough
how
to
magic
stay a
works.
step or two ahead of
That
you.
sounds like superstition.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Dissension.
She's not the murderer.
Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Ningguang.
Wait, I am not with the Millelith.
No?
Nor am I here to claim your bounty.
You're the one with the horns.
However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you. Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full, but I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An
Oh, really?
invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite her to come here. I wish to meet her. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Okay, cool. I can get behind that.
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared. But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Oh, all the vibrations. Alright, memory of a movable... Wait... Right, yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. Ooh, intertwined fate. Oh! Oh, that's right, because I hit 30. And I've already done all these things. I unlocked the 30 tier of things, and I've already completed 8 out of 12. I need to ascend a weapon, clear 3 domains of blessing. Not sure I understand what that means. Defeat a geohypostasis. Yeah, I can do that. Oh! And I'm well on my way to that. Oh fuck, I need to go there? There's like literally nothing close by, and I still have like some really I need to take like some time out and just do the shit. If I wasn't on such a timer right now, just to finish all this shit, I would absolutely go after these things. So I'm here. I need to get here. That seems like my best bet.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
Oh my god, that's gonna be such a pain in the ass. Oh, hey, might as well grab this. Damn it! I love that fucking sky though. Oh, more beast! Okay, wait, what was that? What was that? Oh, it's just you. Where'd you go? Whatever. Yep. Oh, good.
Look up there. That's the
I like
Jade
that.
Chamber. This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is. Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
Search the way up to the Jade Chamber. Oh! We got... Okay, like, wait, what? We're like right... Is it above us? Great. It's below me. Isn't it? Oh, what is this? That is a Korok thing if I've ever seen a Korok thing.
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy.
Yeah, you mispronounced Korok.
Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must be the way.
Look, fuck, it's got, nope, just, Wow. That was so hard to figure out. How much you want to bet going through those hoops will make you overshoot whatever this is? Or not.
It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go.
Really? That's what you conclude? Like, we can't make it all the way up here. So let's go ask the fucking military that's been trying to catch us what to do.
Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it! If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista.
Okay.
Paimon has a new idea. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? No. Paimon may have just forgotten to think about the safety measures. Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Okay then.
A reward on the road.
So apparently we're just dealing with all sorts of bullshit now. Oh, try not to get distracted too much by side things, but at the same time I can't just ignore things that might be simple, like whatever this Sealy is doing. Oh, I can do that.
Quick, let's pack it up.
Not sure how I'm supposed to get that though. I don't have anything that shoots me straight up. I don't, do I? Nothing shoots me straight up. That's weird. Where'd that Sealy go? This is weird. Seriously though, where did that Sealy go? Quest giver, not gonna worry about that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Whatever. You know, fuck it. Okay. Rude. Just gonna say that. Just gonna say that. Just rude. Just rude. Absolutely rude. If I wasn't on a timer, if I wasn't trying to get to a certain point in a certain amount of time, I would be like, okay, what's going on here? Really? Really? Oh, stop it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, sit on it. Sit on it. What does that do? Nothing? Oh. Okay. Sorry. I gotta poop. Alright, I'm back. Alright, alright, hopefully I'm making some decent progress here. Probably going to take a break soon and cut this video. off because I'm starting to get hungry. We got. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Get to that thing. Sorry, I was dealing with green poop. I guess that's what I get for drinking blueberry pomegranate drinks. Alright, okay. Oh, there we go.
Halt!
I'm up on top of those stairs.
Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the
Or
Jade
not.
Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest. Now Paimon's mad.
Fireman, settle down. Chill.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come.
We're not suspicious.
Hey there! A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Coming at ya!
Are we seriously doing this? Absolutely unnecessary. I'm not really happy to see a level 49 above these people. They're not difficult, it's just annoying. And that's what I thought. Knock them off, and they just respawn with full health.
Let's light it up! Prepare to be blown away!
Hey guys! Oh, what the hell? At least it didn't respawn with full. Oh, that guy did. This guy didn't. Oh, for fuck's sake. And now I'm the one that fell.
Take the target alive.
Feeling lucky? Coming at ya! Fire! Well, with rocks. Let's light it up!
Bested. Who goes there?
Really?
Windblade! Be gone! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Coming at ya! Attack! That's the way!
Take this!
Hey!
One yet.
Hey there!
Oh, fuck you.
Let the triad.
Eyes on me.
This one's got your name on it!
Target alive.
Windblade!
Attack! Take this.
Coming at ya!
What the fuck?
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
Hmm? You want to go to the Jade Chamber?
Ooh, you're
Who
cute.
are you?
We're invited guests here to look for the Lilia Qixing. Who are...
I know that name.
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Who?
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you,
Kuching?
traveler.
Kuching?
You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here.
Yeah, oh my god. Oh my god. It sounded like Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich bitch out here. Big shot sounded like bitch.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Thinking isn't hard, Paimon.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
That was... Eh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Just call me Kuching. I'd say
Kuching.
that Ningguang's purpose
Kuching.
is to request that the savior
Kuching.
of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Yeah.
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is.
The fucking stockings. I
underestimating
fucking
us.
love it. Just the legs covered with stockings up to the crotch.
Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, traveler. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor? But, wait! That's right! Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
Alright. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Okay.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime!
Okay then.
Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift? With a certain boom shakalaka, of course. Let's
Boom shakalaka.
Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
Okay, so I'm going to break off here. I'm going to break off the recording. I will split it into another section. I need to go eat, and yeah, so I'm going to stop here, and we'll see you in part 2. And stop.